Um, Hello guys. This is me, Clipbot, and welcome back to anyways, I'm gonna tell you why saltine crackers. I don't know if you can hear that. Yeah, that's a saltine cracker on my microphone. Why these things are the best. Um, so first we gotta find English video. And got it's kind of yapping, but like, oh my god, yeah, that's what we need. We need that right there. Okay, so these things are called saltine crackers. They were founded in I don't know. Doesn't really matter. They're crackers. Um, so like after somebody made these saltine crackers, um, it was probably after their creation, but they were put in packages. I'd assume. I think that they look something like this if you wanted to buy them, but like they look more industrial and more square instead of rectangle on the screen. But basically, what they are is so they're like crackers, but they put salt on them, and then also they have holes inside of them, which I think is to cut down on like the cost, but it's got to make them better tasting somehow. And then what you do, what you do, what you do, yeah. So what you want to do with these is you want to take them out of the packaging if they're in packaging, or if you made them, you want to take them out of like the oven, like this woman said, and you want to use your teeth to bite them, and then when you're biting them, you gotta chew. Um, I'm gonna hang up. Um, saying there's a thing that you can do where like um you use your teeth um 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 help, and then it like it breaks down the food, and then when you're eating said food, you have to like also use your saliva because it also breaks down the food, and then you send it down your esophagus into your throat. But why these are so good is mainly because of your taste buds. The taste buds are on your tongue, and taste buds, unlike the name, they imply that they allow you to taste. And what you can do with this taste is you can eat food and then you can experience the profiles of flavor. For example, um, Saltine crackers are like yummy, you know. Um, yeah, they're made out of this stuff. I forgot to show you guys. See, this would be in the video, I think. Um, man, these are good. Man. Mm-hmm.
half cup water. Keep stirring, and eventually you are going to have to dive in here with your hands. The spoon's only going to
Wait,
get
give me a
you so
second.
far.
Actually, I also gonna be in a tutorial on how to make them. So you want to watch this video I prepared for you? I put a lot of time and effort into this video.
You just have to kind of eyeball it.
You also got the subtitles.
I think we're gonna go ahead and turn this out. We're going in here with the clean hands now. We are done with the spoon.
Wait, give me a second.
All right, so we're gonna press this down. I think we're gonna go ahead and turn this out.
Oh, that's crazy.
I can feel it because it's got moisture. It's working its way through.
Oh, wait, is he not here? He's big. No, he's here. Dang. Oh, damn. She drug in and got, Saltine crackers. Ooh. Let's go. Saltine crackers, yeah. Wait. Alright. I guess I can press back on, man. He's gonna put a baby dragon. I got a firecracker for that. Fucking retards. What's the skibidi toilet? Don't mind that. That was like Tourette's or something. Oh, no fucking way. You guy's so weird. Wanna go? Yup. 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 I so agree with this woman. Oh, wow. I'm so goddamn good, bro. I'm one game away from Masters 2. I hope that little one left. Bro.
Just sharpening my knife.
No skibbity toilet way, bro. No way. It's so fucking retarded.
Just sharpening my knife.
There can't be a change now that this thing is good though. Here's a highlight thing. I'm gonna rate and kill this guy. Like, what is this deck? What is this deck though? Yeah, of course you also have Mega Knight. You're a faggot. Like this guy is an Aryan faggot. He's a purebred faggot. Oh, so it's 2.6. So he's a little homosexual. Yeah, there's a hog. Defend that, Meta. I thought he defended it. Well, no, actually, no. Okay. Alright, you place a cannon. Oh, no, no way. No way. No. No! Put the ban on tax! Put the ban on tax in Ohio, Skibidi toilet! What am I saying? Oh man. And he wins like that. You have Jefferson in the name, you fucking faggot.
Thank you for watching. I do hope you'll subscribe and hang out with me for more cooking videos. I do have an appetizer video, a savory fall dish coming up for my next post. So I do hope to see you there.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Oh my god.
On today's video, I am cooking 100 years of chicken.
Does he have saltine
We're also
crackers
going to
in
be
here?
rating them from 1 to 10, so you know which ones are good and which ones are terrible. And we're starting off with this one.
Look at that rotisserie chicken, looks so weird. Yeah, what happened to the bones? They turned into rice, bro.
Welcome to the 1910s. Chickens are one of the most common and widespread domestic animals in the planet. The first report of eating chicken dates back more than 2,000 years ago. But you bet that cavemen were for sure eating this delicious bird. In the 1910s, this bird became quite fancy. This is Saltine chicken, and it was quite popular during this time. To make it, the first thing you gotta do is to get a nice bird. Then the key here is to start on the back and remove all of the bones from the chicken. Once you're done,
Makes
this
sense.
is what it should looks like. Next up, to get it seasoned. For that, I just added a good amount of salt followed by freshly ground black pepper. However, the stuffing was quite fancy. To make it, the first thing you want to do is to saute some mushrooms. Once the golden brown color was reached, throw in some green onions followed by garlic. Mix everything well and cook it a little bit more. As the next thing that goes in is some rice. But for coloring and flavor, we went ahead and added some smoked turmeric. Mix everything well and
No,
combine the
turmeric is
ingredients
trash.
together. Because
do that.
now, to cook the rice, throw in some chicken stock, followed by salt and black pepper.
Don't listen to him,
Stir
guys.
everything around and bring it to a simmer. Cover it up, and once the rice is fully cooked, here we have the stuffing. The key here is to add it to the chicken, and as the fat melts, it will flavor this rice even more. As now, the only thing left to do is to go ahead and tie it up. As once it's done, check it out. We have our beautiful Saltine chicken ready to be roasted. And on the 1910s, they used either a smoker or a wood fire oven. You gotta pick whichever one you think is gonna be best, because regardless of which one, when you're done, it should be nice golden brown just like this. And when you cut it up and take a look, Now this is a fancy chicken. To finish it off, often you will serve with gravy. Just a simple one though, because as you can clearly see, this is a fancy meal. But is it really good? Is it worth the amount of work? Well, let's find out right now. So what do you guys think, gentlemen?
I mean, it's
Looks
like
fancy.
20 meals.
Never
so.
seen anything like that. That looks so unique.
Enough talking. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Wow. Mmm.
That gravy is amazing, everybody. This is very difficult to make. It's time consuming, but
How's
it
it
is
difficult to make, bro?
amazing. What do you think, description guy?
These
On
are
the
just
very
triangles.
first chicken of this video, I'm blown away. I've never come across this dish before, but to have so much juice from the gravy, so much flavor from the seasoning, the rice, the vegetables inside, I taste mushroom.
This thing is amazing though. The flavor is really good. It's got a little bit of smokiness to it.
Yes, it does.
Nice.
The rice, because of all the chicken fat rendered inside of the rice, this one was a very nice, delicious, fancy chicken. But the
Actually,
next
I
one
agree.
is
I agree
far
with that.
away from
Yeah.
being fancy. In the 1920s, New York style pizza started becoming extremely popular. And Lombardi's in New York City was selling their pies for only 5 cents. Now
Yeah.
that is a good deal. Another great dish brought by Italian immigrants was chicken alla milanesa. This
Yeah.
incredible way of enjoying
brought that.
chicken is simple, easy, and delicious. Let me show you. Here we have some chicken breasts. The first thing to do is to flatten
That
it
looks
out.
like some
I like to
delicious
use
chicken
a big
almanishi.
hammer. As long as you get this thing nice and flat, that's the goal. Once that's done, you want to go ahead and beat up some eggs. As all you have to do now is to coat
Like-
the chicken really good with the egg wash, followed by a good amount of breadcrumbs. Now heat up the oil to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and throw it in there. Once you achieve a nice golden brown color, go ahead and flip to the other side. As once both sides are nicely golden, just like this, set it down on a cooling rack so that it can stay crispy, and immediately throw in some salt.
Yeah, I
As
agree.
once it's done, you want to throw in some parsley for coloring and flavor. And of course, it is not finished if you don't put some lemon.
Yeah,
wedges
but no,
right
we
on
don't
top.
need lemons.
The question is this as good as it looks? Well, let's find out.
No
right
lemons.
now.
We do
And
limes.
here we have the 1920s. What do you guys think?
Dude, that looks so good.
You know
That's
why?
more
It's
1980s.
fried. I know you guys are ready.
I'm used to steaks having a golden brown crust, not a chicken like this.
Let's give it a try. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Oh,
This guy's never heard of chicken
That's
steak.
amazing, everybody. Come on, man.
it's simple, but it's executed so perfectly. It's a very flavorful chicken breast. It's juicy. That crust is so crispy.
Yeah, I agree.
It's
When
not
I was cooking this
greasy
in
or
this
saturated
kitchen,
at all.
I agree.
It's nice.
I agree.
It's light. It's great.
This was easy to make, and every country has a different variation of this one here. Unlike the next decade, where everything turned upside down, it's a complete 180.
Oh God,
Bro.
What were we
Times
talking
were
about?
tough in the 1930s. Foods like beans,
No, it wasn't.
potatoes, cornmeal, and bread.
When I was
what
alive
most
back then, it
people
was easy.
ate. Meats like steak and chicken was extremely expensive.
Yeah,
And
I
in order
know,
to
'cause I
stretch
made
out
that
a meal,
expensive.
chicken and dumpling was created. A simple meal that is delicious and filling. Let me show you how simple it is to make. Everything starts off with whatever pieces of chicken you have available. First thing to do is to boil the chicken. This method was extremely popular during that time. Once that's done, you want to
Yeah,
go
but that's
ahead and
trash
shred
flavor
it.
profile.
Now remember, we gotta stretch
one
out
do you
this
just wanna
meal
bread
as
it and
much
fry
as
it? Don't listen to
possible,
this guy.
meaning we're not gonna be using the whole breast, so we'll only be using half of it. So the next step is to go ahead and do something that is called a mirepoix. We're talking about onions, carrots, and celery. Throw that up on a skillet with some olive oil and stir it up.
Yeah, but
Then
back in
add
the
some
Great
garlic
Depression,
and
they
mix
had
everything
carrots,
well, as
so
now you
they
can do
weren't
two
invented yet.
things. Use the water that you just cooked the chicken. Or if you were lucky, buy some chicken stock, as now you want to let it simmer for a little bit. And as that's happening, you
Yeah,
want
I
to go ahead
agree.
and make your dumplings.
Uh-huh.
For that, into a bowl, throw in some
No.
all-purpose flour.
You wanna make
followed
them
by
after.
Salt, baking powder, parsley, black pepper, chives, butter, an egg, and finish it off with milk. Now mix everything together until it
Instead of
becomes
milk,
a
I would
dough.
put,
And once everything is fully combined,
coffee
you
creamer.
should have something like this. Now you just want to split it in small pieces, and your dumplings are ready to go into
Yeah.
the broth. But
Makes
first,
sense.
add in some chicken, then immediately go in with the dumplings. Season it with
I wouldn't
salt
do it
for
like that.
taste, and you want to let it simmer so
Honestly.
that you can cook the dumpling all the way through. Because once it's done, your chicken and dumpling is ready. Now I'll tell you one thing. If you grew
Yeah.
up eating this, you know how good it really is. But I understand if you've never had it, you don't know what it tastes like. So for that
Sounds
reason,
about
let me
right,
show
I'm not
you
gonna
what's
lie.
like for two people that never had this thing. Because at least to me, this is delicious.
And here we have the 1930s. What do you guys think?
What's going on here, man?
Huh? What do you mean?
What is this?
I thought this was a chicken video.
Chicken and dumpling, my friend. Damn, you guys don't look excited, man. This is nostalgic for me.
Nostalgic, you were there?
No, in the sense of like, it brings back memories when I'm young. That's what I mean.
How old are you, bro?
That was me in
Right,
that second
yo,
picture.
bro. Enough
But they
talking,
just
let's
put
give it a
his head
try.
on top of my
Cheers,
body.
everybody. Cheers. I gotta.
See, they like my cooking.
I like the broth. The broth is super flavorful, super rich, and very tasty. But the
Not
actual
actually,
chicken
though.
dumpling itself is
He's
kind of
lying to
throwing
you.
me off. The texture is very weird. It's like a chicken meatball almost. It's not like any dumpling I've ever had.
There's not only the Asian dumpling. You're thinking about this kind of dumpling? No, my friend. This is a little bit different.
It's not my favorite.
This is
but
American
it's not
dumpling.
Bad. I can
Think
definitely
about it.
see why it was.
We
So
gotta be
Idiot.
honest. How about you?
I think it's good. I think it's
Retard.
like chicken noodle soup, except the noodles are shaped like a ball.
Yes, it is a simple dish with very humble beginnings.
Not really, though.
Unlike the next decade.
I thought you were.
I'm
gonna
very
say
humble,
something
and that's
else.
like not my
Damn,
opinion.
guys.
Damn.
In the 1940s, World War II was at full force. That's when this
Oh, yeah,
dish was
I did do that.
created. Chicken cordon bleu. The French term cordon bleu is translated as blue ribbon. The cordon bleu was originally a wide blue ribbon worn by members of the highest order of the knighthood. Now, the original version of cordon bleu does
Yeah.
not look like this. You can only find this in your frozen aisle. Let me show you the real deal. First thing we need is chicken, and brass
I
is
remember
gonna
eating
work great
chicken
for
cordon
it. Now you
bleu
want to cut it right
when I
in
was like
half.
8 years
Once
old,
that's done, you want to season
back
it with
in the
salt and
1400s.
pepper. Then add some ham, and right on top some cheese.
No,
Then
but you
close
don't
the
add
whole
that
thing up,
sort
make
of
sure it's
cheese.
nice
You add
and
like
tight,
actual
and immediately
cheese.
go in with some flour,
'Cause that's
followed
like-
by the egg wash, and of course
That's
breadcrumbs.
fake chemical
Next
cheese,
up, to
like
cook it up.
actual
So
advice
into a
time. That's
pan,
fake
throw in
chemical
a
cheese,
good
but
amount
actual
of
cheese.
butter. And you know that if you leave butter by itself,
Yeah.
it's gonna burn. So you want to go ahead and add some oil. Once it's
Yeah, I
seasoned,
agree
go
with
ahead
that.
and throw in your chicken. Once a
Mhm.
nice golden brown color is reached on one side, go ahead and flip. Because once both are done, your chicken cordon bleu is ready. To finish it off, just sprinkle some
This one's
salt
so
right on
nostalgic,
top.
guys.
It
I remember
does
making
not
this in
get any
1400s.
easier than that. Now, like I said in the beginning, it is quite different from the ones found in the frozen aisle.
Not really,
But
though.
is it any better? Well, let's find out right now.
What do you guys think, huh?
Wow, what an upgrade.
Looks really good.
Do you know what this is?
It looks like chicken cordon bleu.
Oh, you will be correct, my friend. Enough talking, let's give it a try.
like-
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
This is giving you much
Oh.
less energy than
I'm
like vegetables
in
and
a world
whatnot,
of
because
my
you're getting
own
like
right now
around
from how
10%.
delicious and flavorful that chicken was.
from
It
the
tastes
vegetables, but
good.
this, like-
the crispiness
it's
of
like
the
what
outside, the
percent?
juiciness of the chicken. You
'Cause
have
it's
that
like
gooey
the
cheese,
primary
the
consumers,
ham as
I'm
well
pretty sure.
that adds a nice little pop of
Actually,
flavor
no,
in there
more
that
like
you wouldn't expect when
secondary.
you're eating stuffed chicken.
Secondary and
it's
primary.
just fantastic.
What do you think, huh? You like?
'Cause they're
Better
omnivores.
than your mom's?
Oh my god.
So 1%.
It was store
So you have to
bought,
eat 10
and
times more
it
chicken.
was definitely not even close to this. That
I
was
agree. 100%.
so much
That's
worse than
same.
this. This is amazing.
This chicken here is very popular here in the United States and a few other countries, unlike the next one coming
Like
up,
French.
where it's popular
country, France.
everywhere. Welcome to the 1950s.
Fast food was extremely popular during
No,
this
it
period.
wasn't.
And even those burgers and fries were good,
No.
this is on a whole nother level. I mean, take a look at it.
This is chicken
Come on.
parmigiano.
I'm talking about chicken
Parmigiano.
parm. And
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
surprisingly, it is easier than you think. Again, we're gonna start off with chicken breast. Like we did previously, the first thing to do is to go ahead and flatten it out as much as possible. Once that's done, season it
remember
with
this.
salt and pepper. Now soak it in egg wash.
No, I wouldn't do
followed by
pepper,
the
I'd do,
flour, then right back into
cornflakes.
the egg wash, and immediately in the breadcrumbs. This will give an extra coating on your breading, and that's what we want for chicken parm. The thicker
Yeah.
the coating is, the better. Then
No.
immediately into the oil at
Then
400
the coating, the
degrees
better.
Fahrenheit. You want to get a nice golden brown color as quickly as possible, because remember, you're gonna
I
cook
like
it
mine
twice.
blackened.
In the middle, it's not fully cooked yet, but the crust was achieved. Make sure to set it down on a cooling rack. That way it will stay crispy.
wouldn't do
Because
that,
the sauce
honestly.
is super simple to make. Into a skillet, throw in some olive oil, followed by some shallots and garlic. Mix everything well and cook it out.
Man, it's
we don't
boring.
want too much color on it. As soon as you get a little bit, it's ready. Now into a bowl, throw in some whole tomatoes. Now you want to go ahead and crush them with your hands.
Right there,
Having nice little
carnival.
chunks is best. Then you want to add that mix that you just
There's
made
the
into a
impossible.
bowl, followed by
Add it
some
in the
salt, a little bit
impossible.
more of olive oil. Mix everything well, and your sauce is done. It doesn't get any easier than
No,
that.
I wouldn't use
Now,
that
to finish
sauce.
it up, add a generous amount
just
of
use
tomato
Rayo's
sauce
tomato
right on
sauce.
top, followed
I don't
by
like
this
chunky
fresh
for that.
mozzarella, my friends. Once it's nicely shredded, go ahead and
Yeah.
add mozzarella cheese followed by Parmigiano Reggiano. Then immediately go in the
Yeah.
oven until the cheese is fully melted. As once that's
I
done,
agree.
the only thing left to do is to go ahead and plate. I like to add a generous amount of sauce on the bottom, followed by the chickens.
I don't
and of
like
course,
doing
to
that,
finish it
though.
up, some parsley. Now this is chicken parm.
It
Is
is.
as good as it looks? How will this
No.
one stack up with the previous ones? Well, we're
How
about
about
to
chicken
find out
parmigiano
right now.
cordon
What do you
bleu?
guys think, huh?
That looks delicious.
You ready to try it?
Yes.
Enough talking, let's give it
But
a try.
instead of like
Cheers,
whatever cheese
everybody.
he put
Cheers.
there, you had the ham, and then you just
That
had
is
the mozzarella inside.
incredible,
of it, like,
everybody. What do you
that.
think? You're quiet.
He hates it.
It's heavenly how good this chicken is.
And I hate
perfectly fried. The
this
chicken is
YouTube
actually
video.
very tender and moist. Plus you have that cheese that adds a nice gooiness on top. I love the tomato sauce because it's not sweet. It adds a nice flavor on top of all this other
Yeah, it's probably like
banging
savory,
toppings
I
on this
imagine.
chicken. I mean, it is.
You know what most people do? The mistake of making chicken parm? They cook the sauce, okay? I've learned this from my good friend Vito. Don't cook your tomatoes, everybody.
This has to be hands down my favorite dish of the day so far. I cannot wait to see what
No.
else.
That is good, huh? Now I
But,
cannot
like,
wait
the
for you guys
tomatoes
see
need
what
to be
comes up on
cooked.
the next decade.
In the 60s, chicken became more popular than ever in the fast food industry. And even though there was already Chick-fil-A and others, the real champ was KFC. But it started becoming so big that Colonel Sanders couldn't handle it anymore. So in 1964, he sold the company. And in just a few years after that, it expanded worldwide. But they kept one thing very original until today, and that is the Colonel's face, which is known everywhere. Now, to make their classic chicken, it's quite simple. That is, if you know how, as there are some secrets. Let me show you. To do this
Whoa.
properly, you gotta use the whole bird. For the seasoning
Yeah.
to start off, just salt.
I
A
agree.
good amount. Once
Except
that's done,
don't
you
use
wanna
the
go
legs.
ahead and brine it in buttermilk. Believe me on this one, it does wonders to your chicken. Now to the secret spices.
No,
Into a
you
bowl,
put,
you wanna throw in some black
low-fat
pepper,
milk,
followed by mustard
actually.
powder, MSG, smoked paprika, garlic salt, white pepper, oregano, celery salt, basil, salt, ginger powder, and thyme. To finish it off, throw
I
in
wouldn't put
all-purpose
thyme, I'd
flour
put,
and mix everything well. Now this is
I'd
gonna
put
make
cumin,
this batter
actually.
extremely flavorful. But we're not done with the secrets
We don't need
yet.
that
As
much
after your
greens
chicken
in
has
the,
been
in the
marinating
breading.
in the buttermilk, you want to immediately go in on the flour mix, shake off any excess, and into a pressure cooker it goes. Yes,
Yeah, it's
my
not a
friends,
pressure cooker.
KFC pressure cooks and fry at the same time. As once it's done, you want to immediately remove the pressure and take the chicken out. To finish it off and keep it authentic, you want to go ahead and put it in the bucket.
No, you don't.
There's just something really special
You wanna put it
about this
in a
bucket.
bowl.
The question is, did I nail the recipe? Does it taste as good as real KFC? Well, let's find out right now.
The 1960s Kentucky Fried Chicken. I want to know you guys' opinion. Let me know. Please dig in. Are you a oh, damn. Oh, man.
You got the only two.
I know. I'm going to go with a breast. I don't want no damn breast. Breast sucks.
Whoa, sometimes they're good.
This is a family channel, okay? Relax. Enough talking. Cheers, everybody.
I mean,
Cheers.
you're not wrong though.
Wow. The pressure fry is just on another level.
You know it's not. It's on this level.
So soft.
Juicy, man. That's
Crispy
crazy.
and soft at the same time. I want to know, does it taste similar to KFC? Let me know, Leo. What do you think?
Dude, this tastes better than KFC. Let me tell you, perfectly fried, perfectly crispy, and every single bite is just bursting juicy chicken deliciousness, and it's fantastic.
I
I'm,
just
like,
did the impossible.
So shook about the
Whoa.
It's almost identical to the way that it looks when you buy it too.
Yeah, with over 25,000 stores
Why is there a
in
Mexican on the left?
147 countries,
Why don't we behead him?
everybody knows what this tastes like. Which unfortunately,
I just
we
raised the
cannot say
impossible.
same thing about the next one.
Whoa.
Welcome to the 1970s.
We're
TikTok
getting
Riz
into the
Party.
disco era and of even favorites. That
The-
means
wait,
keep
wait,
up with
wait.
chicken, freaking tikka masala. This right here.
Oh, I love
Just
tikka
a
masala.
tomato, a
Look
bunch of-
up.
Add the juice, everything followed by that. Wrap some green to really.
In tikka masala. What do you guys think?
It looks nice.
It's like, boom.
I'm like
Little
Rohan
thing.
Yeah,
with this tikka masala.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah. Mm.
Ooh. This is singy and
That heat.
Delicious. Come, you.
Even though the McNuggets works and
You know, with
fries
tikka
were-
masala and butter chicken.
Until- Which one is your
And the
favorite?
curry.
To
The curry's
make it,
really
it might
good.
not- you got the bone, the bell, the ball, and the boot. Which one is your favorite? To make it, it might not be as complicated as you might think. Let me show you. Now, McDonald's was on top of the world. Even though their burgers and fries were doing pretty well, they wanted an alternative to red meat. So the McNuggets were born. From day one until today, there are 4 shapes to this iconic meal. You got the bone, the bell, the ball, and the boot. So you don't isn't fully cornstarch
Why?
to avoid that up throw water.
Nah, we're not doing this. Everybody's seen this before. Also, it's just kind of trash. I'm not gonna hold
Once
you.
it's done, there's one thing you got.
Chicken fajitas, trash. Mexican food, trash.
The first thing to do is to cut them
Buffalo
up.
Wild trash.
Doors in 1970.
Popeyes, black people food.
Bye-bye.